Hello everybody and welcome to part 5 of Cultist Simulator. Last time we made a horrible mistake towards the end and died. So we have to start over this time. What haven't I done yet? I've done that, and I've done that. Let's try this again. The bright young thing. Might as well. I missed the dawn. I generally do. There'll be plenty more. One dabbles with writing and one dabbles with painting, but one lives above all in the certainty of one's allowance. By the way, last time I looked at what was happening, the last stream I looked back over my gameplay, and one thing that I discovered was that I knew I needed 6 marks to be able to put my aspiration into the right, but I couldn't work out how to get those other 3 marks. I thought it was to do with the dream zone, but looking back over my footage, I picked up that when I actually did the thing where it pulls my aspiration down into the hook, when I actually ate someone's mind, it said I got a mark, and the time I didn't eat someone's mind, I paused it and had a read of it because I kind of skipped over it, and it said I was less than I was before, so I'm guessing I need to eat 3 minds in a row if I'm doing the lantern thing to get 6 marks. Yeah, let's maybe do something different this time. Let's see what happens. Hi Riser, and how are you? A golden day of occasional work. Let's go. Good place to start. Yeah, I kind of got killed by despair last time. It got away from me and I didn't even notice it was that bad. All going swimmingly, although Papa's health is not improving. Explore is unlocked. Okay, I ought to put my thing somewhere out of the way. Let's put it down here. This is a decent place for working. Explore can go here. And where should funds go? I guess down here is as good a place as any. My health can belong here too. Perfect. Possibly I'll get something done today. Keep working. You were here earlier but you had no idea what this game was or what was going on? Well, yeah, just in time. I failed last game, so this time you get to see me start a new game freshly. So we can explore, we can work. We can do 2 things. I have a job here that I work with, so I put the job in there. The occasional job. It pays pretty well. It pays us 3 cash. But last time I played this character, it's a very temporary job. And we can explore. If I ever have trouble deciding how to spend my money, the good people at these spots can certainly be of assistance. The Acdisis Club and Oriflamme's Auction House. Let me just put those around it. Perfect. I think I'd like to go to the auction house, personally. We perch on alarming Rietveld chairs in a windowless auction room with vividly burnt orange walls, waiting for the auctioneer to announce what he's offering. The reek of new paint makes the brain spin, so I can put something in there if I want to sell it. Sell my life. Not quite. Over there. So I'll see what's on offer, and I think I'll buy a book. It is about managing and building a cult with followers, as well as trying not to go insane. You can pause time, you can fast forward it. I like to leave it on fast forward but pause it, just so things progress fairly quickly. And sometimes things progress and a little box appears, that means you can put another card in. So they're offering this book, Traveling at Night, Volume 1. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Ilopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. Let us buy it. I've raised my hand, the auctioneer raps out an acknowledgement. Will anyone match me? You missed the last stream? Yeah, despair got me right at the end, but this time I think I know what I was doing, because I think I know how to get the 6th mark, because I looked back over my VOD. Having a VOD in this game is very helpful, by the way. I can actually look over, because I realized at the end I was barking up the wrong tree, essentially. So I went back and looked at some things that I overlooked and skimmed over the first time, and I picked up on a couple extra things. So it's really great being able to watch back over my own stuff and think of what I read initially, but with the knowledge I have in the future, and it actually is a bit more meaningful than the first time I read it. I don't know if it will work, but I'm guessing. Ghastly news. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is an estate. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. Got some more money. Just watching me while not having the stress of being the one doing it taught you lots. Oh no, not the allowance. Well, don't worry, even without an allowance, if this goes the same as last time, which I expect it probably will, we get the inheritance. Never fear. However, our job's gone. I'm going to do some back-breaking work. The allowance is gone, I need to actually do some hard labour now. And I got the book! Yes. The Annotated Dream Journals, the only readable occultist. Let's put this over here. This is roughly where I plan to put the research thing. You did this start before, and that's where you fell in love with the wrong old lady. You only need to get her a sacrifice, then she won't kill you. I'm doing this needs to go. These are both for this one. What am I doing? This is its own thing. I don't care about that one. Could get another book. But yeah. No? Yes? Yes. Let's get another book. And this one is a yellow book. The Locksmith's Dream, a light through a keyhole. I actually don't want that. I'm planning to do a moth cult this time. And moth turns into lantern. So lantern is the hardest thing to turn into moth. It has to go through everything else first. Auction is over. I didn't get anything. Let's check out another auction. Oh hey. Ghastly news. The business of the wheel has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up with depths like woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent the money on, but the solicitor is sending me some papers apparently. More health, and there's the inheritance. Nice. Oh, and this is our research zone. Research zone can go there. Good stuff. Funds. Put the funds. Let's actually leave them there, because the funds do have a bit to do with the work. Health, vitality, and funds. There we go. Keep working. Got plenty of health. What book's on sale this time? An Introduction to Histories. Sure. Thanks for subscribing, Vivian Iolani. Really appreciate it. Is that is an I, right? Iolani. Thank you. And here come the dreams. I don't want to put the dreams in the middle like so. Studies can go off to the side. That's my plan. What have we got? I have received the papers. Poor Papa. Page after page of desperate scroll in an invisible house and the colours of sleep and the invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read, the more it, well, not makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does hang together. And here is Papa's diary. The treatise on underplaces and a ciphered diary. Okay. Thinking of putting my resources down here, like down here. This time I'm going to put what I was putting here the last time, and over here I'm going to put my stats again. I'll try. I think I'll leave the people up here. I think that's how I'm going to plan this. And I'm not going to drag all these down to the bottom, or else I'll end up missing the countdown when it gets bad again. I'm leaving them up. Alright, I should study. Health. Long walks kill cobwebs. I want another vitality so I can get another health. And I got an Introduction to Histories. And I got that again. Still plenty of cash, so let's get another book. When you win the inheritance, you just spend it on cultist books. This is what to do. Okay, what's the new book? Orange book. 6 letters on necessity. Yes, please. Care for everything but lantern at this point. Bleak thoughts. Tell you what, I'll put the bad things. No, I think it's fine there. No, it's better here because I can deal with those through dreams or the telescope. So, yeah. A chilly atmosphere and passion. Actually, this is going to turn into dread, so put it down here. Where I'm putting my bad things. I'd like everything a little more to the left, personally. I don't need to keep going so far over. So I have more room on the right. I've earned my pay. And I got another vitality. Can I put vitality in here? No, just health or passion. Health is the best thing to be putting in there at the moment. I haven't dreamed yet. What am I doing? I need to dream a passionate dream with lore. Let me read a book to get that lore first, though. Until then, I don't think a passionate dream will really help us. It will just might help with that. I don't know. Let's do it. no lore for it. Someone outbid me. I have an entire inheritance to spend here. Please. Go health and vitality. Let's put in 2 vitalities. 2 that are gonna buy the most quickly. Get the exercise done. We'll get another health card for that. Are they still outbidding me? Come on. Didn't cost this much. Hopefully I get another vitality and not an injury. People... I don't think this matters terribly. I've never seen it do anything too badly. Oh, another vitality to use with this one. Continue working, please. And I finally got the orange book. I want to bid again. Yeah, I've got plenty of cash. Let's go. As long as it's not a lantern book, I'm not too interested in those. Another purple one. The Locksmith's Dream, Portions and Proportions. Sure. Restlessness. Yeah, Passionate Dream, that was bad for us. Have to leave that blank. Skill, the stronger physique, and health. Do these vitalities again. I'm gonna be very strong. Strange books, yes. This, an Oreo? Dumb. A can of nitrate film labelled Stum. Silent or perhaps mute. The director's name, Jernic Cross, is shakily appended. Dumb. Okay, trembling in the air. This also belongs in between. Injury. And pay. We can fix that injury right up. In fact, this is going to be my main job. I'll leave that over there. Done. You got it. Leaving reminiscence and dread. I ought to leave these under here somewhere. Beneath the dreams. Not very much often goes beneath the dreams. It's a good new spot for them. Vitality, a lesson learned. Need one more of those, I think. Why aren't I bidding again? Come on, I've got plenty of cash. De Horace Book 1. In Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathaniel Darcy Evers of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Too bad I don't know Latin. I knew Latin last time, but apparently it wasn't passed down to us. And we're fascinated. Lovely. Medicine, please. What's this do? Oh, this is just meaning heart aspect's gonna be bonus. I'll put it over here. Right, heart aspect or no? It's for vitality. That's good. Keep doing that. You might even get an extra vitality out of it. My health isn't looking so good though. We got the book. Can't go for a passionate walk. Sadly, not an option. Under the dream. 1 health back and a vitality. How much do I need for here? 2? 2 vitality lessons. I can do that. And a bonus vitality. Very, very nice. Need to see the book before it lets me buy. Collection of poetry for more passion. We need more passion. Don't have much of it. That's showing up there all the time. That's oh no, it was the first time that's shown up, right? I want it to show up in between. So the light bulb is ideas. The light bulb is studying. So this is where I study. If I put hearts in there, it just means working out basically. If I put a book in there, I can read the book and get some lore. If I put lore in there, I can study it and become more knowledgeable in the occult. Okay, let's dream and get rid of this fascination. We don't want that at the moment. So I'm having a composing dream just by doing some fleeting reminiscence and to cancel out the fascination. Fascination can be dangerous. Again. Vitality and funds. Keep putting health in here. Keep the money slowly coming in. So we're doing hard labor, giving health for money. Comes back at the end of the day unless we get an injury. There's a collection of poetry. So we have 2 lessons learnt in vitality by doing health a whole bunch. I can use my stronger physique skill with 2 vitality lessons learnt. And this will give me another health, which will mean I have 1 extra health card to spend around wherever I see fit. And this should give me some contentment. Ideally to get rid of this, because yeah. Let me do it, come on. We haven't even gotten into the cult stuff yet. A buzzing in the brain. Don't know if that's a good thing. A second order influence. Very odd. The creepy strip club. You reckon it's great? Okay. If you say so. Done nothing wrong. Okay, got rid of those. It is good for not falling into despair, I'll give it that. Despair killed me last game. I can't believe it. I thought we were fine. I had plenty of fascination and plenty of things that could cancel it out, but I just lost track and there was 9 seconds left when I saw it and it was just too late to do anything about it. And I was so far through as well. What do I want to dream about? Nothing yet. Actually, healthy dream. I've got plenty of health to go around. Let's at least get a whole ton of contentment stacked up. No reason not to. I think we're good with books for now. So this ought to be over here. Right? That's a spot that makes sense for me. And we have another health card. Meaning it's not the end of the world if I lose a bit of health. And it gets harder and harder to get more each time. I need 3 vitality lessons learnt, which shouldn't be too hard to get considering just working is giving me vitality. I get a lot of those things. I really do. Wait, did I put in the wrong vitality? I did. I put the wrong vitality and this one's gonna go. Do I know if Bleak Thoughts have a preference for which card it grabs? I think it takes it in turns. I think it takes a bad card and then it takes a good one. I'm not sure. And we're restless. And content. Good combo there. And dread. Aha. Well, I know just the thing. Whoops. Clear my mind. Get rid of that dread. Would wander around, probably with health. I think that's the only thing it'll let me put in here. Yeah. I don't want to spend much more money. Not yet. I do have the health to spare. We're paid. Unskilled labor, arms of iron. I'll work with speed and in silence. I don't fear injury. Lovely. Reminiscence. I found strange streets by moonlight. Good for fascination and little else, I think. Or dread. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it prefers to grab whatever keeps you alive. I think, but I haven't paid too much attention. I've usually just tried to stop it as soon as I notice it's there. Vitality lesson. I need 3 vitality lessons. Trying to get a lot of health and maybe some of that before I get too far off. Time for another hard working day. Fleeting Reminiscence is good. Does Fleeting Reminiscence cure dread? No, only Contentment does. I can explore with it. Can I dream of it? No. The one for curing fascination. Dread cures fascination, yeah. Why is dread edge aspect? What is this? Odd. Why is this showing up on the left? I want it on the right. Yeah, where I'm putting the things. Health and vitality. There's the second lesson in vitality, and I should get the third one from work. Oops. I think if you click here it tells you what it grabs. So it specifically grabs a bad one first, and then it checks for a good one, and then it checks for a bad one. So it does it in, I think, 30-second intervals. It switches between bad and good. Cash, we're not earning terribly much, are we? Considering all the work we're doing. I'm doing that because I want this free to get the next health card. What hungers drive us? We'll probably go down here, actually. Contentment. Your dumb, fleeting Riemann is the one for getting fascination by exploring. Street Strange by Moonlight gives fascination quite often. And so does Fleeting Reminiscence, yeah. It does give fascination, but it's just as likely to give dread. Why are we so restless? We're not even in a cult yet. Chill. Reminiscence. This is the best place for these, but it will do. There's the second lesson, third lesson coming up. Fascination, perfect. I think I'd rather use the fascination with the dread. Because this will probably run out first. Keep getting vitality, what is this? No, why'd I do that? I need the arm. I've got time afterwards anyway. And I've fallen ill. What's the best thing to deal with that? Just down here, isn't it? There, I guess. One dread. There are cards that aren't good? Yes, I'm putting the cards in the middle, the ones that aren't good. They're good for some things, but too much dread and you fall into despair. If you fall into despair, it's game over. Too much fascination and you basically lose your mind. They do cancel each other out though, so they have some use. Even dread has its uses. So you gotta try not to get 3 of them. It won't kill you straight away, but a temporary timer like this shows up every now and then. And it adds in how many you have one at a time. And if you don't get rid of them somehow before it goes all the way up, you're in big trouble. This is annoying how it keeps giving me vitality. What am I even meant to do with it when I have too much of it? Need my lessons learnt. I'll grow stronger yet. I'll keep working. That's what makes the game really interesting, is even negative stuff tends to have things you can use it for, like talking to adversaries with dread or fascination. I haven't tried that yet. Is that a good thing to do, is it? And some cards are there for a selective period of time as well before they disappear. Sometimes they disappear, sometimes they evolve. The dread disappears, so as long as I don't get... So I can just leave it there, and as long as I don't get more, I'll survive. This one, I'm worn out, but when it times down, it turns back into a normal health. I'm not worn out then. For things like that, vitality, if it wears out, it just disappears. So I need to use it while I've got it, ideally. I'm sick. So this takes one of my hearts, and when it times out, I'm never getting that heart back. So it's the kind of thing you want to do something about when it shows up. Changed the weary detective for making him idealist, but he didn't get far enough to figure out how to exploit that. Oh, that's something I ought to try then. I'm gonna put these down here. Probably explore with health as well. I'd rather find a place than I would recruit someone. I'm not ready to recruit yet. Nobody's looking at me. Yeah, I'm not recruiting, sorry. Beating reminiscence. These are good to have. I'm putting the bad things and the things that cancel them out there. This is actually a good use for vitality. I don't need to pay for medicine if I'm strong. Because I'm doing physical labor, I'm physically strong, so I don't need to pay to heal myself. There we go, another health card. If I'm stronger, does that mean I get more cash? I got injured specifically because I didn't use the strong arm to make myself careful. Oh well. So I'd have to go in this with a plan, usually, but the point of the game is you're not meant to know what you're doing the first time you play. So you kind of just put cards wherever. The game expects you to die often until you learn the ropes, essentially. I'm going to read this book, Traveling at Night. Yes. The wood lies outside the walls of the Mansus, and as any student of histories knows, the Mansus has no walls. Here we go, we're starting to do the cult stuff now. I think I've got enough health. I'm happy with 4 health. I've got 3, but one of them's stuck in this card, I think. Yeah. One of them's stuck in this card and another of them's stuck in the other thing here. What's this say? Aspect strength. Ah. I think the more hearts I have, the better off I am. I might even go for another heart in that case. If I can study it. Restlessness turns into dread when it times out. I just put them here. That kind of works, I think. You don't really need to see the timer. It doesn't matter if I put a card there, for example. You can see the bar go around. It's quite fortunate, I think. Oops. Trying to drag the card, not drag the entire table. I am strong. You can figure out a lot of what to do at the moment by carefully reading the card descriptions and getting the hang of what the symbols under them need. You kind of have to push blindly at points and make educated guesses. Yeah, and for another thing, if you click a spot where you can put a card, all the cards that you can put into there flash, so it can kind of give you an indication of the kinds of things that go in there. We're only getting 1 cash. We definitely need to start getting even stronger somehow. Probably be my very next priority. Erudition. That's good for studying as well. And Moth-Law, a barber's warning. Melopoli describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. But I did find a secret that helped. The power of the wood enjoys the separation of the lock from the scalp. For attention, burn it. For opportunity, bury it. Speak this over a corpse in a rite with a winter influence present, and the corpse will rise. Spooky. So I'm putting my law up here, where I'm putting the law. There. And that's Moth-Law. I'm going to try Moth. This time I haven't tried Moth before, it's going to be fairly new. Thinking I'll do the health next. We're content, meaning you can probably cancel out that other dread in 30 seconds. Contentment is good. Still just getting 1 coin. We need to be stronger if we want to start earning in this line of work. Currently have 6 health. It's just all caught up in different places. Speaking of which, let's get rid of this dread with the contentment that's about to run out. Health and vitality. Got one of those health back. Once we have it, it'll be easier. I do need 4 this time. I need to be fairly quick with this. Good thing I'm getting it left, right and center. Look at all that vitality. Good stuff. Don't forget to keep working though. So last time I needed 3 of them, I think. I think this time I'll need 4. It will be a bit of a stretch, but since we're getting vitality basically dropped onto us, it should be straightforward. I'm trying to get a steady source of income before we start going on expeditions and stuff. I do not want to go broke. Not like the other times. Did I get sick again? I'm about to. When this ticks down, it converts my health into a sickness. I'm leaving my dream open so I can rest to heal. See, the illness has damaged my health. I need to rest before I am fully recovered. Cure your affliction with funds or vitality. At this point, I'd rather use funds because I need to get the vitality up quickly. If I want to level it up. Keep working. Restless. Why'd I even do that? Do you love how easily I keep getting vitality though? It's awesome. I can get it here and I can get it here if I need to. I think at either 4 or 5 I'll need law to level the stat up, but you're not sure exactly what law. Probably the law with the matching icon on the book, I'm guessing, because this gives me that law. I don't have any reason. This is bad. I guess that explains why I'm spending the entirety of my my inheritance on cultist journals. Try to be reasonable. Oh, I put the wrong thing in. Should last though. We're about to go mad. We got the health back. Get an early night's rest. Of leaving this out for us. No, I've got another so many seconds. We'll be fine working again. One more work, and then I'll leave it out to use for the study here. That's 3 of them. I think we need 4. Why would you give me more dread? Don't kill me with dread, not like this. Not again. Anything for contentment. I need to stop this while I can. This is going to get out of hand quickly. Just work with standard health in the meantime. Glimmering. Too bad I don't have more of those. Another. I could get a lesson learned, couldn't I? Glimmering's not what I went there for, but okay. Might be time to try painting and see if I can get contentment. No way. I'm not an artist. See? I'm fine. Then I'll have an opium addiction here. That's 4 lessons learned. Something more. That works, right? I hope it works. Through the fire we fly, and it shall not consume us. Are you sure? That's what the moths think. Through the fire. Yeah, sure. We're gonna die! That is the best way. It's not giving us what we need, is it? A rip-off. Instead, an awareness of appetite. No, 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 no. That's not what this is about. Another glimmering. Means we're about to get another passion. No storm can break the tree that bends. Skill, a flawless physique. Machine perfection, sinew-bound ivory, tight in satin skin. From here I can only deteriorate. Health and skill can increase no further. Oh, I made it all the way. Nice. I'm one of the pillar men. What's that meant to mean? What's a pillar man? Hey, we're content for one. And we're restless. This is legit trying to kill me. Go back. Yeah. Put this in on its own, it doesn't let me degrade it more. That's the lowest it goes. Notice the circle isn't around at all. Avali is thirsty. Avali is required to drink water now. Thank you for the bits, Epic. I think this is going to turn us into a moth cultist. Possibly. I want to try this out at work though. Always words. What's always words? Fascination. Perfect. Fascination is great at killing our dread. Yep. Is water wet? To say that something is wet means that the water on the surface can be removed. I can't do this any further, can I? I can probably get the cards for it, but there's no reason to. If I remove a layer of the water, then you still have water. Okay, what? If I'm doing moth law, this is winter. This is hammer. Winter's easier to get to moth. However, I do need some more passion. Tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. If I spend time studying what I've learnt, I could increase my passion and gain a skill. Lovely. Stop with the restlessness, please. Put it there. These more under the dreams than to the left. Rocket League ball pumpkin. What are you saying? What does this mean? I have grown strong, but I must still devote my health to a day's work. Let's do it. Arms of steel. I wonder how much this is actually going to pay me. I hope it works. Probably put health towards exploring again, but that's not what I'm wanting to do. In fact, vitality is fairly useless to us. Leave it down here, there's nothing to study with it. Memories of better times keep the wolf from the door. That will destroy one of them, and then another memory of a better time. I can take care of this one before it even gets picked up. I only get one cash, for real? My strength attracts comment. Not all the comments are compliments. I draw my pay and leave. Really? Dash them up. Not really, but you could. if you're that strong. Like, technically, if you're a cultist, you're going to be doing a lot worse things than that, right? Like last time, I was just casually eating mines. Things go downhill quickly in this game. Feed my imagination. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. I've gained passion, but it'll be more difficult to gain passion next time. Understood. I think I'll get one more passion. Oh, the timer does go down. It is faster. You're right. Which essentially gives me more pay anyway. Smart. Next, I would like this. Will take 2, right? Yeah. So I'll study passion twice, and then I'll use the book. Things can snowball downhill very quickly. Can I put vitality in, or is it just health? Health. Really, I had the fascination there to take care of the dread, not to be sucked into this. This is how it spirals downhill. Eating reminiscence. That will deal with this. Things can snuggle downhill quickly. Seems legit. Speaking reminiscence. That handles the rest of it. We're safe. I'm pretty sure that's not what I said though, Vivian. I don't know though. Maybe I did. Thought I'd be earning more money than this with maxed out health. There's one glimmering, let's get another. And then I'll study this book, which will give me another lesson learned, which I can use with my imagination. Rocket League rule number 1. When you and an opponent somehow end up facing each other driving straight at each other, you must not break the link. Under no circumstance do you break away. You stay holding accelerate at the other person and they will do the same. Madness. At least with all this vitality, if we ever get sick, it's going to be easy to deal with. Yeah, the timer disappears if you deal with it all. So fascination's bad, the dread will, or the reminiscence will go in there and fix it for us anyway. But if it keeps feeding in more and more fascination, it can add up to 3 and that's what kills us. Same with the dread. Hell. Thanks for the bits. Everybody's hunting us down. The dread cancels out that chirp. Need to wander around with this. Maybe I'll find something. It'll probably be fascination. It'll probably get me killed. Because of that, let's have an early night. Chirp more. Glimmerings, and then the book, and then I'll start focusing on the dream zone. You think these are commands? Yes. See what I mean? I did chirp, come on. Oh. So mean. Yeah, I think it's gonna draw in another one if I'm unlucky. Nope, I'm lucky. Did not take another. Red is evil. Oh look, you're blue. And I'm red. Mean! I'm not evil. I'm an innocent. Get rid of that one before it causes us trouble. Well, I am red, but you don't need to be mean about it. I'm not evil yet. Hey! Dread. I'm glimmering. I hate how vitality keeps going here. Oh well. Maybe I can draw it to the left a bit more. Then it has more room to spread out. If I don't, so I can kind of just leave it there. I'm not using the vitality. I've got nothing to use it for yet. Anymore anyway. Also need this. This will give me another lesson learnt. This vitality, come on. This game really wants me to be strong, doesn't it? My strength attracts comment, same as usual. Oops. It's all in the wrist apparently. You can also use the strength skill to talk with adversaries. Oh! I did not know that. True dread, this is bad. Contentment, that will deal with one of the dreads. As soon as the dream's done with. Yeah, I can increase my imagination. Yours wasn't good enough to have a decent chance of success, but I'm 2 levels above what you had when you thought about doing it. Ooh. just punch my adversaries. I have yet to meet one who can outsmart a fist. Something like that, right? I need reason, but I don't know how I'm going to get it. I'll probably end up needing a book for it. Let's just let these vitalities go stagnant here. I don't need them. Contentment and the longest dread. Yeah, thanks. Maybe this will give us a fascination to deal with another of them. Or maybe it will just tick down before anything bad happens. We have one more passion. I think we're good to go. Dread, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna have 3 dread. We're so dead. Let's deal with that before it turns into something troublesome. Can also work with a book. Like to read the blue one if it lets me. Oh, I need a projector, really? Can't I just like hold it up to the light? Ah, lame. In that case, I'll read the 6 letters on necessity. Cosley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Warnings and confessions about the cost of the invisible arts addressed to a student by the 17th century magus and reputed immortal Julian Cosley. If you can read this, you have a strong mind too. I couldn't believe that I could actually understand what I was reading. The phenomenal power of the human mind, according to a research at Cambridge University. You know, this is actually really easy to read compared to the stuff that's in this game, right? It doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter be in the right place. Nice, Epic. This is how you start a cult, yes. You win. The hourglass isn't so much the time, it's more I need cash to survive. Apparently a season of visions. The rest can be a total mess and you can still read it without a problem. This is because the human mind does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole. Amazing, yeah, and I always thought spelling was important. There you go, Epic. I read it all. Are you proud of me yet? One's the longest, right? Yeah. Deal with that. Explore here, hopefully get fascination and not more dread. Get paid. Every time it cycles it, yeah, so my cash naturally dwindles without me even needing to spend it on anything. If you just, so if you leave the game idle, for example, you're gonna lose. Game is giving me a lot of dread. That's why it gets away from me. Then I get something like this that can easily deal with it, so it's all okay. I wouldn't mind some reason. Apparently it's not okay, never mind. Erudition and a smith's secret. I have more erudition, please. Even the sun can be divided, though it requires the forge of days for its division. In 5 continents, smiths have whispered the same words to the iron. Murderers have been known to whisper these words too, and adepts, of course. These words are spoken in ritual to inspire an unmerciful change. So hammer belongs somewhere up here. Goes hammer. Hammer's way near the top, actually. I move all this down a bit. Put this a bit lower so I can fit more above. There. You're waiting for RLCS stream. Why? Read another book. This needs... It doesn't need translating, actually. Let's read our father's diary. Papa's diary. It's a catalogue of obsessions, but perhaps it will make some sort of sense of recent events. Here we go. Three drops, you got a goal saying splash. Nice. Summoning a stranger. I've contacted the individual named in this troubling document. I have little reason to believe they will be able to enlighten me on the nature of what went before, but perhaps they can help with what is yet to come. The name of J.N. Sinombre appears again and again in these pages. They were a locus for impossibility. Thanks for the host, Carolink. They were a locus for impossibility, a fount of the future, One who has cut the eye, and on the last page there is a correspondence address and a name. A red secret and reason. Red secret's really good actually. Put that here. In fact, I'll do the red secret shortly. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna have a passionate dream. I'm gonna dream of the moth. The Theosine way. I could cut a lock of hair before I sleep to honor a power of the wood. I got my reasoning, yeah. Texas Valley? No, how could you do this? Hi. Thanks for the host, Epic. Bad. Oh, when did I get reason? When did that happen? Get that going. Lucky me. Oops. One way to get rid of restlessness before it becomes an issue. Just paint a picture. Even if you're not very good at it. The despair's back, but it's got nothing. Got nothing on me. The road ducks into the trees. Pale wings move deep in the wood. I am stumbling over roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. The moon passes behind the black leaves, though her fingers remain in my hair. I will not forget the way to this place. Speaking of which, I now have the way. My new acquaintance speaks authoritatively of Papa. He knew he was dying. He had hoped to taste unknown pleasures before his end. Pleasures denied to healthy society. My new acquaintance suggests that I might finish what he began, that if I do so, I might save myself from the despair which haunts my family. Temptation, sensation. Nah, mate. Wrong temptation. It's her again. My talking thing belongs over here. Did I have the card before? Which card? He belongs down here. I've had Poppy before, but first time in this run. Hoping to get some more reason. I can put some passion into this to go to the dream zone. Probably worth it. But that's not what I want to do. I want to dream of my sensation here, my temptation. Do I dedicate myself to my purpose or focus my efforts elsewhere? Elsewhere, please. I want the moth. Another erudition. And we're gonna increase our reason. Fleeting reminiscence. Sure. All good stuff. And a glimmering. Odd, but okay. Perfect. Add passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. What I'd rather do is I'd rather get some people into the cult. No, cancel restlessness out thinking. Look at all the things that go into it. Lantern, moth, hammer, pup, and heart. I mean, I've dedicated myself to remain as I am. No, 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 no. Sensation's the red cup, right? I'll dedicate myself to the pursuit of sensation. Yeah, it's the cup. I want this. Perhaps I need to level it up to get it working. I don't want to dedicate myself, I'll leave it how it is. Enchantment, sure. Good. And I have another reason. How many does this need? 3? Not prepared to do that. Not just for one glimmering that I've already got. What I'll do instead is I'll use this. I'll subvert the succulent law. It has been claimed that Grail was born from the first sacrifice, but Moth knows better. This will create Moth law instead of Grail. That's not helping at all. I need to change it somehow though. I'm hoping this will let me change it. Despair's always here. I don't think there is a way to avoid it actually. I'll subvert it, right? That's not where I wanted you to put the fascination. This stuff that's chewing through my money. How am I fascinated from that? Should go into the correct one, right? No, it will be on the other loop. I need to despair really quick. Question Poppy closely. The sun still moves, the wind still walks, my journals are the labyrinth's clue. We're gonna go insane already. falling eel. Can that stop, please? Paid again. The badness piles on, but I'm doing fine, I think. Just need to do this wood thing already. Hopefully this works. Even the red grail falls prey to the buzzing in the brain. I've subverted my grail law to moth. Lie awake and listen. The wind speaks in the branches. The house cries out in its sleep. These are the roads that chaos ride. Speak this over a corpse in a rite. With the winter influence present and the corpse will rise. I was not kidding about the snowballing downhill thing. If you have a stockpile here, it can pull them in and you can get to 3 really quickly, but we're fine. I've got everything I need to deal with these cheaply and effectively. I might read another book next. Dreaming about it can advance it or change it. The treatise on underplaces or an introduction to histories. To the treatise on underplaces. The walls of the manses her salt begins are the size of starlight. Many of his directions are equally unhelpful, but common relationships do emerge. Bounds or underplaces on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. Let's read it. Also, this belongs one spot over now. Yes, when the season of rags comes round again, my sponsor will require someone for an ending. You can provide someone sufficiently loyal, or you can provide yourself, as you prefer. I don't want to be any trouble. I'm feeling better. Let's try this again, see if this is enough to change it. Unwell, but I got plenty of vitality to handle that. Turn into dread shortly. A picaresque account of a journey through nightmare interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bud, on the 36th ascent, the blossom. Every door in the mansis requires its sacrifice before it will open. The Igivine rites prescribe their manner of the sacrifice. Nearly every summoning requires knock. The key is just a different kind of cult, so you can make a cult based on moth stuff. It's fairly vague what it is until you start learning stuff about it. But I think moth is about being unseen and mirrors and haircuts. Smith's secret is a flaming hammer, and it's used for like forging paths and stuff. And the key is used for opening doors. And keys are apparently good for summons. Put it here. Anyway. I should read another book. Read another one about locksmiths. In this volume, Galmia records fewer dreams and explicates more of her own elaborate theories. We see this again and again. What is below can't escape what is above. Second volume of Theresa Galmia's examination of parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. The frontispiece has been slashed with a razor. Perfect. Moth finds the light in the dark, and so do I. What do you mean I'm dedicated to remain as I am? Stop that. I want to be Wood Whisper person. Moth, right? It does let me change, surely. Yeah, I want to go push into a lamp. Come on. Where's the bug zapper? I need it. Should probably start finding people for my cult. Since that dream's never working, let's just talk publicly of Moth to see if we can get someone. What's the flower? Which flower? I don't see a flower. You mean the tree? Or you mean the lips? The one that showed up near the time. I think that's if you have a romance. But I don't have a romance happening, so nothing goes in there. And I got contentment. I'm perfect. My player here is perfectly fine with being alone. Sometimes it can give other things too, I think. Finest artisans all dream of the white door in the end. I'm no artisan, only a scholar. I think there's a secret that all these artisans know, but I think that secret is only half the story. Let's get another thing here. It will take a couple cycles. But hopefully it lets us change this. I want to change it, yeah? How can I change it? My goal is power now. This has passion has moth, reason has lantern, health has heart, vitality is heart. What can I put in here? That doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder if this is the right thing. Is this going to lock me in? I hope not. I'm going to recruit someone. I might find someone who could offer assistance. How do I change this? I want it to be moth. Temptation power. That's orange though. That's the hammer. I've refocused my intentions. My predecessors wielded the power of remaking, a power that I turned it from cup into hammer. Weird. I've refocused my intentions. My predecessors wielded the power of remaking, a power that empresses, generals, physicists could only dream of. So shall I, that the power might sear me. Yeah, the hammer is on fire. How else can I change it though? If I put this in, that settles it. Flame statication. It's not what I want. Too bad the law doesn't let me directly change it. What are the other options? Reason? Perhaps knowledge is the final goal. Let's see what one knowledge is. Knowledge might be... Knowledge is probably lantern. Let's be fair. Me Olymp Bachet edits the Kerisham Review, which publishes material too ghastly or thrilling for other literary magazines. She could use your assistance. Oh, you're just someone else who wants my help. Why can't I recruit someone? Come on. What do you want though? She's seeking pieces for the Kerisham Review. We have Mystique. That's bad. Put it here with the others. Here's what she needs. A commission of moth, very substantial. Well, you're not going to get it. She's seeking suitable articles for the Kerisham Review. She'd like a very substantial elaboration of moth and its enigmas. I need a matching lore fragment of at least level 6 to complete the commission. What is a lore fragment though? If I put this in, what does it mean? Manuscript. An original work on a particular topic. Fair enough. I feel like the game is set in the 19th or 18th century. I think it is. It's set sometime in the past, something like that. Let's try finding someone else. Too bad the funds aren't as good as when we actually had a doctor. When we were a doctor. That was good. I miss being a doctor. You only need 2, that's easy. Reason and temptation, enlightenment. Still not what I want. Why can't it be easy to just put in something, get moth out? It is an option to do a moth cult, right? I hope it is. Or is it just the 4 of them? If I do this, it'll take me back, it'll take me to heart. Right? I have an idea if this doesn't work. I'll go to the woods and I'll try and pick up something from moth lore. Like the buzzing in the brain or whatever it's called. Found someone. Or erudition. We're going to get another logic shortly. Temptation, sensation, so it's back where it started. Go to the woods. If I use passion, I can get into the woods. Now I pass between the scar-barked trees, the moon passes behind branches, the fingers remain in my hair. I am stumbling over roots now, it is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. Pale wings move deep in the night. Cache. Cache is very slowly going upwards, but not as quickly as I'd like. As soon as I got rid of the dread, we get some more. Slee, an acquaintance. Craig Slee, the astronomer and avant-garde poet, has developed an interest in the esoteric as his health wanes. When I get a cult, I'll definitely consider you. Our erudition lesson. We can use our scholarship with 2 of those to get another reason total. We are low on reason. As his health wines. That's not what I said. Furtive truth. Details smuggled from an adjacent narrative. Don't speak this where I may be overheard. Exploring with it can uncover secret locations. Let's find something secret and let's go back to the woods again. This takes a passion, so it's pretty easy. Mystique's not so bad. What was that place just now? That's the Mansus. That's the house without walls that's in my dreams. And it tells us things. You just need a passionate dream and you need to know the way. And now we have another reason. Also read this book. The prologue warns at length of the iniquities of one Julian Coseley, a former colleague who Hussault now describes darkly as a worm of worms. It seems Coseley advised Hussault early in the writing of the book, but Hussault later became suspicious. Divergent incidents and 5 major histories. I'll probably get another lore fragment from that I can find something with. And pick the well again. Vitality. I'm thinking the Temple of the Wheels where I need to go. The well in the wood is sacred to the Grail, the hour that hungers, and to the Velvet, the hour that guards secrets. Tonight as I approached it, heaved with the velvet's moss. Struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. Surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath strong within me. So yeah, it's the woods in my dream. This place merits closer investigation. Where in? For sure. Probably go back there again. If I do this, right knowledge, I can find a way beyond the woods. Just use passion again. Let's keep getting there. I'm looking for a specific card. Because I'm mysterious, someone's probably gonna try messing with me. And again, I am strong. Adversary, the weary detective. Got nothing on me, I can leave him there for now. This is what I'm looking for, buzzing in the brain. In Jairam, Imus Noctiet Consumi. Second order influence, apparent to the perceptive, instantly recognizable to an adept. I want to see if that works in this dream, if I can use this to change it. No. Come on, let me do this. I want to change it to that. Her assault identifies blood, silver design, and the worms as the central axes of each of the histories and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. An occult scrap. I need to dedicate myself to one cause or else the cult will never get off the ground. Why can't it change to this? That's what I want. The only options are reason, passion, heart, and the laws for some reason. Even though it doesn't let me use it. Maybe I just have to be lucky. Not sure. Let's not mess with them just yet. I don't want to seem suspicious. An option. What do I do? Perhaps I should do the Cult of Health. That's the one that was suggesting to me. If it doesn't work to get me a moth cult, I might just need to do the Appetite cult. I think it's cup or heart, I'm not sure. This is what we're going for. I gave away the card I should have had for it. I turned it into the moth lore. We don't have it anymore. I'm sure it should let me do the others though. Right. Maybe if I just leave it blank. Gotta be something I'm missing. Congregation of Saint Felix of Scuren. A nonconformist enclave of a heterodox sect of a Calvinist offshoot. Tucked away in an odd corner of the city, they belt out hymns with unsuitable gusto, in a throat-scraping language that is very much not quite Latin. Each of these need people to go on a quest, but I don't really have very many people with me. Until I have a cult, I can't work out what kind of team he's on. Surely there's some way. Surely. Gotta be missing it. What can go in here? No, once you pick it now, you're locked in for the whole game. You have a temptation, and if I put in the matching thing, it dedicates me to it. Lore. Lets me put lore in. Maybe I just need an upgraded moth lore. In which case, the best way to do that would be to buy more books. That's not books, this is books. Not the book I want, but I'll buy it anyway. It'll give me something to hold on to. We're going to die. Funds. Not enough funds though. I'll go over there. We're going to get a third thing shortly. I don't want to remain as I am. Here's one contentment. The game is kind of preventing me. What if I put cash in? I don't think cash was an option, was it? I can't put cash into a dream, that doesn't even make sense. Clear my mind. Might as well buy a book while I'm here. Collection of essays. Would help. The Grail's whispers, hungers roam my body, hungers for the pleasures that the invisible arts might bring. It's not the one I want though. I'm just getting restless about it. It's a bad time for restlessness. Restlessness leads to despair. Someone matched my bid. Come on, you don't need to be matching my bid. I need this to go so I can go back to Ecdysis there. Doesn't really help, does it? Stop matching my bid. I'm gonna put this closer so I don't need to drag it every time necessarily. I'll put 2 of them up here. There's 1 contentment. Got a collection of essays. I think we need 3 total. This will give us 1 of them. How did Dread get here? I don't need another Dread. Come on. And I'm ill. And I'm restless again. The game is actually trying to kill me here. What does this count for? Winter. So let me put that in. Do I have time to test? I do have time to test. No. We're fine. Gonna end up locked up now. He's gonna find that. Dread's as bad as ever. What does my scholarship need? Yeah, 3. Decided to remain as I am. Useless. Gotta heal, I can't be losing a health this early. And another Dread! We're legit gonna die, make it stop. How much money do I need to pour into this until it stops? And he's found evidence on us. Lovely. What does this do? Said this was a good idea, right? A surprise attack! This is what you get for finding evidence on me. My adversary insists on a public meeting place. They have taken all reasonable precautions, and a direct personal assault would be a considerable risk. But perhaps that's what we've come to. This is a very long shot indeed. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea, yeah? I don't know. Even at max level, bad idea. I talk about contentment. No, that just makes me suspicious. And I need the contentment anyway. Yeah, it's still a long shot. I'm better off sending an assassin. How do you get rid of the wary detective? Kill him, lock him up, eat his brain like I did the other time. It's still trying to kill us. Didn't I have a couple contentment? That was rash. Perhaps I shouldn't have exposed myself. Well, now it's got even more on me because I went and met with him. Lame. Didn't even do anything. Still in danger, so let's keep doing this. Look how fast my money went down. I've been saving up for how many hours now and it's all gone. It's all gone now. My whole inheritance. Not need this restlessness at the moment. My mind, the library, use this lesson learnt, sure thing. There's the third one. I don't have fascination happening. Hey, we got content by selling a painting. Found a customer that paid more than my standard job. Are you kidding? That sad feeling when you realize that your job has been trashed here all along. I was gonna get something else on me. Unless we're lucky. It could be lucky. Notoriety and mystique make them sell for more? I think they do. Still haven't worked this bit out though. How am I meant to change it? Go back to the wood quickly. extra reason. Not what I wanted. I want 2 of these up here still. Vitality. Red. Right on cue, I got the dread. Temple of the Wheel, perhaps? Find a new place. I genuinely don't know what I need to do to get the moth lore. Can I put the book in, perhaps? No. Guess this is all, but I'm guessing it's not high enough level for me to dedicate to it. If this ever reaches trial, I will be in serious danger. Even if this hunter is disposed of, another may find their notes. Stop with the evidence, please, sir. Damning evidence. What did I do? All I did was go to the Ecdis's club when I had a crisis. Money coming in because we need to make up for everything we just did. Gladwin Lake. Beneath the stark slopes of the fells, the mist-wreathed surface of the lake waits. There was a twin altar here before the Romans came, and the legend of a serpent who was sent to defile that altar. There is RNG, I think, but I don't think I'm doing this the correct way. I think I need to buy another book, but I'd sooner get a minion to destroy the evidence, maybe. I really do want to do a moth one though. Moreland's shop. Well, we didn't get a minion, but we found a shop. And this shop takes money before. If I do this, at least I can see what I'm spending my money on before I spend it. Polo and Marcius. Sure, that could be useful. Hopefully they don't bid me up though. There's reward decks they draw from. What do you mean? I've got health up here. What I want to do is I want to get another moth book, hopefully. In the original myth, Marcius lost a musical contest and was flayed by Apollo, who later regretted it. In this version, Marcius's skin has a further history. Okay, these two I'm not terribly interested in just yet. Feeling okay, we have a bit of dread there. Healthy sleep should help with that though. I still need a minion to deal with this evidence, hopefully. Not what I need. hulking fellow. Reblade. Do it. The skin of Marcius gives oracles and is later smuggled to Phrygia, where the priestesses of Cybele use it for a drumhead. At the opera's climax, the pounding of the drum drives would-be violators of the priestess to suicidal madness. The opera ends with a wistful hymn from the youngest priestess on the beauty of mountain pines. I could use that to dedicate myself to the sensation temptation, if I so chose. Like when I do a dream on health, there's a few possible things it can give, and it draws from a shuffled deck of the possible rewards each time until you run out and it refills. That makes sense. How bad are we? We're doing okay. Nothing to study. These here. Hulking fellow. The hunter will probably survive. Yeah, whatever. It could work. It only cost me 1 coin. It will draw attention. How long does this last? Probably better off just leaving it? No. If it goes to trial, I'm in trouble. Probably my only option. I sold it again. Starting to think I should just be an artist instead at this point. This is at least taking your mind off of what happened yesterday. Or whatever happened yesterday, I hope you're doing alright. Buzzing in the brain. Can I work with this? I put this here. No, it needs to be at least that much upgraded. Definitely need to get the thing from here though. A red book, the skeleton songs. Could be helpful. That's bid. This is not helpful. Unless I can somehow use it to paint with. I wonder. If I put this skill in here. No, I can't use it. My minion has returned with the trophy! The spirit is departed. At some point the smell will be so bad you'll have to dispose of it. But here it is for now. It may attract attention, it may be used to impress the impressionable. Even after a corpse is gone, the notoriety will remain. He did it! And now we have a corpse to play with. What should I do with it? Take it to work. Talk about it. A poor detective. But he was finding evidence, so clearly had to do something. How good are you at dealing with evidence, by the way? He's not good at it. Let's just talk to him. To work. Someone matched my bid. Excuse me. This is my book. If it's level 1 of heart, I can subvert that into another moth lore. In Arabella's introduction, she explains the book was to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parcival of the Red Cup. Poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dusk, the rumoured heiress turned madam turned poetess. Read it. Is there anything I need to dream about? Let's have a nice dream for once. Maybe it will help us. That much notoriety is bad. I think the corpse is gone. Corpse got too smelly. Right, I've got enough there. I don't know what the restlessness is doing up there. That's going to get me killed if I don't pay attention to it. An affliction. Strange spot to put it. You feel people are going to get a bit sus. What, the detective looking into my case disappeared? Nah. This person's got nothing to do with me. I hired him for 2 minutes. I say, hey, kill someone. I paid him 1 coin. He works cheap. People are getting suspicious. Right as you said it too. The 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements, the 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. A red secret. Some words are spelt correctly only when the proper ink is used. So I took upgraded passion to get there. I think reason's the one we need. If I'm wrong, I need to do this again. Avali is boomer? No. Excuse me. Hey. He's back. My friend is still here. This gentleman would much rather be left alone with his pipe and his illustrated London news. But no, apparently some conjurer of abominations has to be hunted down like a mad dog, and apparently no one else can find the time. Please. Rumor was a kind of gum in Spain. Well, I learned something today. I'm worried about this detective. I kill again. At least try it. I think I'm dead if it doesn't work. And I'm dead if I don't try it. Zombie detective. I don't think we're a zombie cult just yet. I do need cash money though. I hope this is what we need. What I'm gonna try and do. Combine these. Hopefully it asks for erudition. What does not cease will succumb at last to temptation. These work. Not the despair. I don't have the cash to get out of it this time. My minion has not returned. They must have failed. Oh no, the detective is going to murder me. Please. Detective. It was a joke. He really is a zombie. Heck. Glimmering, it was the wrong one. I chose the wrong thing. It felt like the game was against me from the start. It kind of has been, I think. I think we're doing okay though. Like the evidence is almost gone. As long as he doesn't look at us right now, we'll be okay. It was this one we needed. And I just got one for free. Okay. It always felt like that when you played. I think it's just the way the game is. Dream can stay clear for now. Oh, it only turned into tentative evidence. At least it downgraded. Don't need another book just yet. I'll leave it go. Imagine if 3 fleeting reminiscences killed you. Now I can try this again. Now that I've got the glimmering to put in. I haven't even made a cult yet. This is just me trying to get the knowledge of the cult that I'd like to start. Assuming this is how you actually go about starting it. Oops. Where'd the other health go? I think it went down into the pile. Keep working, manual labor. It was much easier, I thought, when I was the doctor. I got 2 cash every day for working. I feel like maybe the doctor's the overpowered one. Just a hunch. Fine. You won't find anything on me soon. All that moves must succumb to hunger. I've subverted my heart lure to Grail. Let's subvert the Grail to Moth. It's the same level now. It has been claimed that Grail was born from the first sacrifice, but Moth knows better. You've never seen it have downsides either, just constant cash money? Yeah. I miss being doctor. Please. Detective, don't mind the evidence. I'm innocent. I didn't send that person who tried to kill you. You don't have a grudge, do you? What am I doing? I'm seeing what this needs before I make it, to make sure I have the correct thing to put in, whether it's the upgraded reason or the upgraded passion. Down the evidence. The hunter has found notoriety. They will try to use it to create or upgrade evidence. If they're meticulous, they'll always succeed. If they're erratic, they're more likely to fail. They can occasionally create evidence even from nothing. Of course. Well, it's tentative now, the lead's gone cold. Glimmering. Can do. I can do glimmering. He hasn't got anything new on me. Look at all my vitality, it's insane. Just the glimmering. Bring it over. Ready to use with these two again. These be enough to choose Moth Cult. I do need to get the funds back up to the 10s. But it's tricky to do. I've been working non-stop the whole time. And I've not been buying stuff. Unless it was specifically to survive. Fascination's good. Leave it there. Cancel that out. Put in the fascination though. Oh, it needs contentment specifically. Ugh. Everything's happening. Not really what I'm looking for. Even the red grail falls prey to the buzzing in the brain. I've subverted my grail lord to moth. The Odysseist's riddle is what may be lost. Each Odysseist's parable is an attempt to answer the riddle. I'll try dreaming on that shortly. You hope I don't have to go back to my horrible accounting job? The accounting job at least paid a bit after I killed the boss. More dread for real. I have one contentment, but I'm going to need to start pouring funds to my dreams. Yes, please. But this can spiral out of control really quickly. Well for me, but I'm gonna fall ill. My breathing has been laboured, my thoughts confused. Perhaps I should not have indulged so freely. I did it once. Please. I wanted to try this with this. Hopefully this is a high enough level to turn it into that specific law. Where'd that go? How am I actually meant to do it? I want to cult around moth. Surely there's a way. Give me a second. Surely there's a way. I see there's an achievement for it. Dedicate myself to... Where is it? I know there's 7 or 8 cults. There's 7 cults, I think. And I see 7 different achievements for starting a different cult. Actually, there's 9 of them, I think. One of them looks like it's just the general histories. But I don't know what actually needs to go in there to do the moss. Do I need to do a corpse or something? How bad is this? That's fine. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's heal first. Am I meant to dedicate myself to study of the moth? What if I need to straight up put red or one of these temporary things like fascination in there? Maybe it's something like that. Maybe because it expires, I never tried putting it in at once. I'm ill again. Can it stop, please? Does that explain why there's low achievement rates too? It's one of the harder ones to discover, if that is the case. Let me see. Nope. Feeding reminiscence? No, I can do passion. I can do keys. If it's gonna work, it changes. My goal is enlightenment. It only takes either of these, passion. It also takes heart for some reason. I don't know what heart has that allows it to go in here. Oh no, it takes heart when it's not this one. So I can turn it into lantern, or I can turn it into hammer, like that. Vitality's not an option. I wonder if reason or glimmering is an option. No, it's not an option. The only other thing I can put in there is lore. Lore being this stuff. So confused. Why doesn't it work? Might need more books. Seems like whenever time I get to a certain amount of funds, it gives me the despair. Do you think? Do you think that's what's causing it? My funds? It could be. The detective got no evidence on me. If he finds anything, he's making it up. Can I perhaps... I can't put this in any of the other things. If I talk... Here's someone I might work with, but I must give them something to follow. I need to actually put a cult together first, and to put a cult together I need to decide on one of these things. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult. It needs a little more before I can recruit someone. Maybe I'll wait till the detective stops looking before he gets mad at me for talking to someone. Yeah, this officer's paranoid. Choose founding principles. So I'm guessing my temptation cannot be moth, but my cult can be. An occult society dedicated to chaos and the unexpected hours. Well, let's get the cult going. At least we have founding principles down. Ah, he's got evidence again. We should, with moth, if I have a moth cult, it should be fairly easy to get rid of evidence whenever we want. It's kind of moth's whole deal. Take some passion. I need some passion to make the cult. Yes. Skin twisters. Okay. Seems like a fun cult. Maybe this is the temptation I need to go with then. That's annoying. I should be able to, if I have this cult. I need a recruit. You are my first recruit, sir. Here we go. Our rise begins. I have founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. Use my cult to recruit and promote followers. Talk with them to send them on cult business. I have a headquarters. And my cult is called the Wildwood Club. An occult society dedicated to chaos and the unexpected hours. I got the achievement. Wildwood Club. I dedicated myself to chaos and the unexpected hours. So you're a lantern person. Strange. Sit up there. Where's my headquarters? That can come up here too. Need someone else though. Let's wait for the detective to give us a break. I'll probably do the wood again and use the parable to go beyond, hopefully. Save. What do I do with my moth lure? Right, I'm trying to sleep on it. A bit of money again, I can probably afford to go to the shops soon. Obviously insanity doesn't come at me. I just got dread for dreaming of this law. If you'd played the game, you'd be able to help. Yeah, maybe I do just need to dedicate myself to this, but that's annoying. I really wanted to go for the moth. I probably can. Don't know about a moth. Pursuit of sensation. That's a bit odd. Let's try it. Maybe it works now that I've got Cult in the same aspect. Looking at me every other second, this guy. Really? Decided to remain as I am. There is a house in the wood. I know enough knock secrets to find the hidden paths through the tangled trees. Restlessness can't go in. That is bad, that much. Restlessness and dread. The detective is trying his hardest, but I think he's just got it out for me. I wonder why. Funds. I wonder, let me look at the achievements again. I wonder if there's anything I can do. If there's any achievement related to dedication. The dedications are the cults, not this. Strange. Maybe the previous detective was his brother. He's the hero here. There are the bounds about the house with their mists and their traces. This, the rock called the Temple of the Wheel, high as a church spire, patched with black lichen and daubed with eye signs. I round it, and there ahead of me is the white door, open as was prescribed so long ago. Okay, we can go to the next door now. In fact, we should be able to go straight beyond it. I already know the password. Where'd it go? First I want to see if this saves me. It does. At least partially. He did took down that hunter. It wasn't me who did it though, it was this other guy, and he's not even with me anymore. I don't know why he's so concerned about me for. I just have one friend here, and that's it, that's all. Now if I can find myself I have a healthy dream. If I can find myself another heart book, I think that's what I'll need to dedicate myself to this. Law. Will do. Fact. How long's the evidence got? 327. I want to recruit more people already. It's hard to do that with the detective bothering me. Or to just put in moth thing again. Try and find someone else. Even if it does make me mysterious. Have a book to study. Let's Go right into the studying. In this past, a score or more of longs were made. They brokered peace with the Forge of Days, long enough to set England on a path of early conquest and eventual destruction. The Forge itself devoured the greatest among them. Willis Ford describes the War of the Roads, an event in a history rather than our own in detail, but numerous pages have been removed. The name of the publisher is blacked out, and an ominous slip stapled to the cover explains that Willis Ford has been excised. Come on, you're meant to pull the contentment in first. Now the contentment's going to expire. This is how my money goes. That didn't even do me any good. The performance ends immediately, the lights come up, we are ushered from our seats and urged into the street. It's never clear what has happened, but the club staff seem prepared, as if this has happened before. Lights bloom in nearby windows and passerby go up at the crowd of guests bursting into the night. Really? This makes everything worse. We're gonna have to kill this hunter soon. Hardly, that helps not at all. We're about to die. We can learn from each other. Really? Can't I have a recruit, not someone who wants something from me? The royalty of England, according to Willis Ford, became the sovereigns of the leashed flame, destroying or transforming their enemies, conquering Europe, establishing grand cathedrals to St. Spark. The alliance with the Forge begins to take its toll. The last few chapters are missing entirely. Got contentment. We got cup. I wonder if I change... No, if I change this to the others, it still doesn't take anything but reason, passion, and health, does it? Well, I think I'd prefer a victory in hammer than passion. Whatever that means. Glimmering. Okay, it was free. New place, Keglin Scratch. Here the Romans dug for silver until they reached the unsanctioned space where the names hid things not fit for sunlight. Many others have come since then, even as the tunnels crumble. Some have never left. Okay. Well, it's starting to get a bit late here, so I'm gonna stop here for now. Thanks to everybody for tuning in today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm just going to put on some credits and then look for someone to raid. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Name generator. You want me to name a character? All right. All right. Give me just a second. I'll do that. I'll do this before the credits. This is our name now. You're welcome. There you go. So next time that will be our name. All right, the cult leader. They're, they're all right at everything a little bit, but not quite good. It's fine. It's a funny name. Here's the credits. And let's raid. DJ Tiger Fox. Take care, everyone. It's a really fun time.